This is the small village of Bonifoy, situated on the Highveld of Mpumalanga. During 1872, two brothers from England, the Everard brothers, came and established a small trading post on the Highveld near the Komati River. During the Second South African War, the Anglo-Boer War, what happened was the two brothers declared their neutrality, so neither side was threatened by them, which meant that this trading store was able to continue running right through until the end of the war. By the end of the war, what ended up happening was the British brought out teachers to teach the young English-speaking people in Pretoria, and these teachers were sent on holiday at the end of the first year out onto the Highveld. Now what happened was Bertha King went to Belfast on holiday, and her post, unfortunately, or fortunately for history, came to Bonifoy. So what effectively happened was that she got onto a horse, and without realizing the distances that she had to travel, she traveled the whole night by horseback, sleeping in the veld, arriving very early the next morning in Bonifoy to collect her post. Now there is a book which is called The Woman of Bonifoy, which gives a lot of insight into this particular family. The book tells us that Mr. Everard, very early in the morning, was standing on the veranda of this particular place, which was the post office and general dealer, when he saw something, a vision of beauty, riding in on a horse. And of course that was Bertha King. A year later they got married, and the daughters in this particular family then formed the Everard group of painters, which for the next almost half a century became the world famous, internationally acclaimed painters, and they originated from this particular place. Now what is vitally important about this particular area is Bonifoy was here before Carolina, the town, was in actual fact established. Carolina is approximately 25 kilometers from Bonifoy. In this particular little hamlet, the town is actually hidden away inside a forest. The particular building we're standing at now is in actual fact the old post office. Behind this we have the hotel, and we also have the accommodation for the old Zuid-Afrikaanse Republiek Posryers, because this was the main route from the Port Natal to Lydenburg Republic, from Johannesburg through to what is today Maputo, in those years Lorenzo Marx. All the postal riders would basically move through this particular area. Inside the village you still find the old veilingskrale, the place where all animals and the produce, the local produce, was sold, together with some beautiful mansions which are hidden away inside the forest. We even have a beautiful English Tudor home which is hidden away inside the forest. What is important is if people would like to come to Bonifoy to have a look, they've got to come via a scheduled tour which they can arrange by contacting the local info office at Ermelo.